You're making it so easy for them to kill you. Coming across as some kind of a crazed animal, Nazi, racist mad dog who deserves to die.
So what you think?
You're making it so difficult to help you.
You leave.
I'm not gonna do that.
Susan Sarandon's Oscar-winning performance in Dead Man Walking was an eye-opening look at capital punishment, and now she's taking her crusade against executions to another level with the new series Death Row Stories. Please welcome again to our house the fabulous Susan Sarandon. We do love you.
I love this group. Isn't it fun?
Because you won the Oscar for Dead Man Walking, but when did you first realize that for you capital punishment was something we really needed to stop?
Well, it didn't make any sense to me intellectually because it costs so much more, then we make so many mistakes. It just seems like there were so many intellectual reasons, and then after I did Dead Man Walking and really looked at both sides of the issue, I just knew in my heart that I couldn't support that.
Well, we're going to take a look at one of the death row stories that you narrate. This one is about a black man wrongly convicted of killing a white woman and the crusading attorney fighting to save her client's life. Let's take a look.
An execution date was set for Elmore. He was placed in a high-security, locked-down cell while awaiting his date with the electric chair. Now a mere 3 weeks away. I tried my hardest to get him ready for it, and he called me one day and he said, "Are they gonna kill me?" I think I told him in the most simple terms I could tell him that they were gonna have to take me out first.
It's extraordinary.
What's interesting about this show is it of course deals with the death penalty, but it really looks at the problem with our judicial system and how broken it is and how racist it is and how if you're poor you don't stand a chance and how many mistakes we make. And the show is kind of like a whodunit in that it follows all these problems with either the prosecutors not giving evidence that they should, all these, and then once you even get a DNA thing, how many years it takes before you can even get another trial. So
there are lawyers who have spent their lives going through the DNA, looking at some of the mistakes.
And then they can't even get a trial, a retrial to even have that. This young woman was an intern. She spent 20 years with this guy, finally getting him off. So you figure you don't see your kids growing up, parents dying, your whole life, the whole part of your life is gone, and then they exonerate you, but only if you have somebody like that that's willing to, or you have money, but if you have somebody like that that's willing to.
Is that why that story touched you?
Susan, do you have a problem with the legal system or the act of killing someone for a crime? And what do you tell people this is what I'm always interested in when I hear this debate, people that have had their children killed or a family member killed by in a heinous crime. And it's not even necessarily serial killers, for example. Charles Manson now is still getting visits from 19-year-old women in prison. What do you say to those people? So again, my question is, do you have a problem
you seen Dead Man Walking?
I love to.
Okay, so that's the argument right there.
Okay.
But what I would say personally is the question is not who deserves to die, but who deserves to kill. Do we have a society that feels that it can kill people? We're the only nation, by the way, unless you want to link us in with China and Iran, places that actually kill their citizens. And I would also say that when we make so many mistakes, can we take it upon ourselves to be the ones that make this decision? It's totally understandable, although I've met many people whose kids have been taken and killed who have forgiven. If you've ever seen some of these people, you can't move on when you hold that kind of animosity. And the thing that happens is so extraordinary. When the family's watching someone being put to death, it doesn't bring back their loved ones. So they find it very too fast, too easy, because of course it can't make up for that.
I have witnessed, I can't even think about it, prisoners being killed. And it stays with you. It is so horrific. But let me do the other side. Is there ever a case where someone is just so evil that you say this person should die?
I don't. I don't. I think if you're against murder, you're against murder. But they absolutely can't be brought out to a population. And a lot of people that spend the rest of their life on, incarcerated wish they'd been killed because it's a horrible, horrible way to live. But I personally don't. I can't tell my kids not to kill if I think that there's certain. So what do you say? It's all right to kill somebody if they kill a policeman, but not a fireman. And it's all right
Because that's one of the big arguments. If you kill a policeman, then you deserve to.
Or what about if someone's 17? Then you can't kill them, but if they just turned 18, then you can kill them. It becomes so difficult to figure this out.
One of the questions that I do want to ask you, because one of the things we're starting to see now is a lot of the states are looking at the methods they're using, the concoctions that they use to kill people, because they don't die, and so often they've botched a lot of the execution. So it's crazy.
Set people on fire.
I definitely want to see it because I want to see both sides. And the other thing is, of course, you guys have to see how sexy, because this is all I look at, is on the cover of AARP. That was amazing.
Is that a question?
No, it's not a question. No, hold on. Susan, here's the deal. Let's face it, we can sugarcoat it however you want, but who looks this hot? And I'm not nice to anybody. At
You're not hanging out with the right people. There's lots of women my age who look so great.
And as a matter of Death Row Stories airs on CNN. Wherever you stand on this issue, you need to take a look at this so you can make informed decisions. We'll be right back.
Just 3 weeks after crocodile hunter Steve Irwin was killed, his wife Terry shared her family's pain with Barbara. And Terry and Bindi Irwin are helping the Year of Barbara look back next.